myself, I'm going to have a family, I'm going to have all the most important things that one can have, because you can't buy happiness, you've got to build it.
You can't build it, you can't get them treasured memories back in,
No, you can't.
You're missing birthdays.
I mean, I've been out on the street now, been 37 years. The memories I've got, seeing my baby smile, hugging my little baby or my daughter or my grandchildren.
Just being at a birthday party, Christmas.
It's amazing, really, you know what I mean? Christmas, all the Christmas trees, Christmas comes alive. Walk into a church on a Christmas Eve or a Christmas morning, and you belong to that congregation. Everybody's celebrating, you know, the birth of Christ and Christmas and everything else like that. And the other thing I found, the only friend I really did have when I was in jail, was Jesus. Would you believe that?
A lot of people I've spoken to have said that.
When you're on the floor, all your best friends and all the lovely people, when they're going to let you down and stand beside you, walk out that door, you're the forgotten man. Especially if you're category A, because you've got photographs, you've got lots of information that go with you, and they walk away. You're on your own, you're on your own. And I promise you there'll be a time you'll find yourself on your knees. Just had enough. I've got to get out of this, I've got to get out of this hell. Where's my brain taking me? It's a fog, I can't find my way out. And a little voice might say, there is a way out, take it, get it over with. Beat the system. Go on, do it, do it, do it. And you've done them. But at the end of the day, you've got to fight that voice. And while you're down there on your knees, you may find something you never thought possible. And that for me is what works. That's what helped me get back on my feet again. If great people who climb mountains, who suffered great defeats and came back again, who won wars and everything else, could find a belief, then why can't I find it? Why are they better than me? I'm in the worst situation one could be. I'm in prison. My family aren't out there. I can't touch them. And if you've got a wife and children, man, you've totally destroyed them as well as yourself.
Punishing your family,
that's right.
And you beat yourself up there for doing that.
I mean, you're in a knife crime. I'm in crime in general. But a kid takes a knife out, he doesn't think nothing of it. Someone gives him a bit of lip or something else like that, and he thinks that bastard ain't going to do that. And he hits the kid with a knife. And he's never going to get away with it because people shop each other. Information goes round. It's on the telephone and everything else. Like, I see Jack, he did so and so, so and so. And the next thing you know, you've got your arm up your back, you're sitting in a police van, you go and you're charged with GBH, murder, knife crime, or whatever.
Looking at 20 years.
Looking at so and so, so and so. And your mates are outside, oh, he ain't a bad old boy here. But you ain't going to see them for a bloody long time.
Of course.
So, you know, you've got to consider the truth. It's always the right time to do the right thing. You've always got choices in this world. You can either do the right thing or the wrong thing. You've made the choice. Not them, not him, not nobody else. You've got free will, right or wrong. Please always choose the right way. Choose the right thing.
Well, that's it, mate.
That's the only thing that can work.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
So, in your school life or growing up, did you ever suffer from any learning disability, or was you ever bullied?
No, it was my own fault, really. I was intelligent. I could read at a very early age. The teacher, and I'll never stop thanking her, took the time to teach me to read. And I was blessed to meet this woman, and she gave me a great gift. But at the end of the day, I didn't belong in a school. I wanted to be out on the street. I want to be with the rough boys, you understand? I want to be climbing the bomb sites, doing all the dangerous stuff. But, it was a venture, and it was one of mine. I got educated in prison. I did different things. I did sitting guilds, I did all that kind of thing. Because prison slows you down, so you can think about doing stuff. Things that have changed your life and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's you know, I got educated in the end.
If you could do things all over again, would you consider the life of crime again?
I'll get backwards. There's only one way, it's a straight way.
Yeah.
You understand? It really is. I mean, you know, you told me an electrician.
Yeah.
It's hard work to get up in the morning and do this. Sometimes, you know, it could be gambling, it could be selling drugs, it could be this, that and the other. But it don't last, you're going down.
Yeah, you're looking over your shoulder
That's
constantly.
right. But an electrician gets up, he does his day's work. At the end of the week, he's going to get his money. He can share it out amongst his family, he pays his bills and all that kind of thing. He puts a bit aside for a holiday. You know, it's saving, it's actually being part of a family. You're a unit, and everybody counts.
Thing is as well, you've earned your money as well. So when you go out to work every day and you earn your money, you appreciate it.
Yeah, that's right.
In crime, it's easy come,
Yeah, it's
easy
easy
go.
go, and it is easy go.
Yeah.
It goes as quick as you can think.
Like you said about the Rolex watch.
No, that's right.
Pawning your Rolex watch.
I mean, that's what I told you. I mean,
Yeah,
I did a bit of work, got quite a bit of money. I went and bought a Rolex watch, bought a suit, bought a car, all this, that and the other. But I was gambling at the time, stupidly, lost the money, had to pawn the Rolex watch, never ever got it out again.
Yeah.
So you understand what I mean? And then you go into jail, and you go in there and you're surviving on a roll-up. You understand? A few roll-ups. You can do half an ounce of tobacco in a couple of days. Then you haven't got anything at all.
Yeah.
So then you fall into the hands of the barons. There were only two willing to give you half ounce, knowing they're going to get two back.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's all, you've got to fight yourself. You've got to find yourself in there. Find your strength and carry on, you understand, regardless. You're not going to do it all at once, but you can do it one day at a time. Anything you can do. If you want to achieve success in life, it's one day at a time.
Yeah.
You've got to build on character. You've got to be a decent human being. Consider other people. It's not all about, I can jump on his back and I can do this or I can do that. That guy might be the best friend you'll ever meet. You're not going to get the opportunity to know that. Because all you're doing is thinking, well, he's bigger than me, or he's got more than me, or whatever, I can bash him, and I'm his equal. You're never going to be his equal. You're the violent one. You're the one causing the problem. So, you know, it's time to sort of make that choice.
Yeah.
Always the right time to do the right thing. It costs nothing to say hello.
No,
It costs nothing to be polite. You understand what I mean? Manners make it the man.
If you could say anything to our future generations, what would it be about the life that you've lived and your regrets?
Only go your family. Whatever you do, hold them in a high regard, because you're going to need them all your life. And if you're a good person, they won't let you down. They'll be there for you, stand solid. But if you're an arsehole, they ain't going to come near you. They may want to. They won't stop loving you,
No, of course.
but they can't get near you, because what you've done is put a barrier around yourself.
You let them down, hurting them.
Yeah,
aren't you?
that's right. And they don't want to be hurt. They've been hurt enough. So yeah, consider your family. That's a very, and always, it doesn't matter where you start, work-wise. Start at the very bottom. If you're a toilet cleaner, be the best toilet cleaner there is. If you're sweeping streets, sweep streets with dignity, clean them up proper, make you look like you've done some work. And people will notice, and you'll go up another level and another level, and you'll get where you need to be. You'll find yourself there. Don't be despondent and arrogant and nasty because you think somebody's better off than you, got a bigger car. Does it really matter? There's nothing like freedom.
No.
Nothing like freedom. Like walking out that door with fresh air and being able to touch things. And I don't know, here we are, we're at St Martin's Church in Blaydon, where Winston Churchill was buried. He could have been buried in the middle of a big castle. You know, Blenheim Palace is across the road. His family owned that, he could be in there.
Yeah, of course.
Instead he's buried in a humble churchyard with other people. You understand what I'm saying? And people can walk by, say hello and all the rest of it, pay their respects. You know, that's humbleness in my mind. He had one of the biggest funerals the country's ever seen. Miles upon miles of people. And, you know, we chose a place like this.
Yeah.
and we're sitting here today in this church
Yeah.
doing this podcast.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is, mate.
It's been a pleasure.
Cheers, Chris.
God bless.
Thank you.